Tuesday, beautiful souls and spiritual gangsters. Welcome to another round of messages. Take some shots. The energy needs to be cleared. Just like that. Whew. It actually wasn't a bad day, so I can't say anything, but energetically, there is a lot happening, so we're going to see what comes through today. Let's see what messages come through today. What's good? And yes, you can. Yeah, but first and foremost, like let's get it straight. Like when y'all are asking for readings, make sure that you're tapping the thumbs up. Make sure that you are reciprocating energy. What's up, Eric? So early for what? Yes, this is it. Welcome, y'all. Hopefully, everyone's having a great day and happy Tuesday. And to those that observe Cinco de Mayo, thank you, my dear. I appreciate you. Yo, I can't even remember what what's it? I stopped drinking, so Cinco de Mayo doesn't really mean anything to me anymore. But for those that like to partake, happy Cinco de Mayo. It should, right? That would be amazing, actually. That would actually be a great way to celebrate any day, really. Free tacos. I'll take a veggie. What's good? Welcome. Who's that hot girl? Hot girl back. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Alright, so let's get a quick collective before we get started. Of course, it's Baby Mama. Alright, so remember, it is Tuesday, so welcome to Viewer's Choice, where you can ask your own questions. Okay. Ask your own stuff. As long as there's no medical, legal, or third-party spying questions, let's get it. Hey, sister. Welcome, blessings. Let's get a collective, please, and thank you. What's going on with the collective energy on this beautiful Tuesday evening, or for wherever the world you're joining from? Let's see what's going on. What is our collective message? What's going on? What's the vibe? What's the energy? What's up? Okay, I see what time the collective is on. Building, creating, manifesting, planning. This is all about, the logistical phase, but right before creation. Ooh, that Ace of Swords to the Three of Cups. Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, all Five of Cups. Listen, some of y'all are mourning the losses of your old self, and that is okay. losses of either friendships, relationships, any connections, any situations that you thought were here to stay, but you know, in this current climate, in this energetic space where things are dropping off along the way. Well, guess what? Can't hold on too tightly to things. You really can't stay attached to what is meant to go. So it's go time. It is go time. That look in the eyes is like, yeah, it's about that time. All right, so collectively, it looks good. It looks like the collective has had this shift, like there's a widespread shift of those like really gearing up towards what their purpose is, what they want to do, the path they truly want to take, what is going to bring that ultimate happiness and success, and what is going to eliminate everything else. Because guess what? Nobody wants to stay here in this energy, in this Five of Cups. Nobody wants that. Thanks, what's up, welcome. So yeah, nobody wants that. So it's basically going towards your most authentic self, about joining and aligning with those that are going to support this next leg of the journey, that is going to not necessarily like just be a supportive presence. Not necessarily, you know, we're not looking for Captain Save-A-Who's, but because you don't need it anyway. Collective energy on some magician-ish, you have everything that you need already. It's about utilizing that energy and putting it towards what it is that you want to see. All right, so wait, where did can y'all hear me okay? Where did my mic go? I thought I put it on. I don't know what that means. Okay. So yes, collectively looking good. We are progressing. We are growing. We are evolving. We're definitely recognizing our worth, our power, where it needs to be placed, who it needs to be taken away from. And yeah, much better now. Okay. I was like, okay, because I was kind of feeling, I was like, wait a minute, do I have all of my, I don't even know, I took one out. This is actually the other one. I have no idea where that joint went. I'll find it later. But, okay, much better now. What's up, what's up? I see that evil eye. All right, so let me see. First up, okay, message sent and retracted. No, listen, y'all need to let me know, okay? Please, collective, do your thing. When something is not right, when some shenanigans are afoot that I'm not aware of, please feel free to let me know. All right, Devon is asking, what am I currently not seeing about my path, and what actions will bring me closer to long-term success and stability? All right, let's see. Let's see. Just tap in, please, and thank you, Spirit. Okay, some friction. Alright, so what is it, Spirit, that Devon is not seeing about their path? And what's going to bring them closer to success and stability? Well, you know, hand in hand usually, but okay. They said you need an overhaul. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Death energy first to the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. There's that Hangman wanted to turn over, but okay, so there seems to be a struggle here. Five of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles. There seems to be a struggle where you seem to get close to it, or you seem to be on that path, but then something happens where either it's sabotage or it's given away, is what I'm picking up here. We start from Death to the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords again, Knight of Cups to the Devil energy to the Page of Cups. All right, so this is about relying too much on emotional factors, not really when it comes to the logistics, when it comes to the logic, reality of things, it seems to bypass sometimes, where you get caught up in either emotions, your feelings, whatever it is. If you're looking for long-term success and stability, your feelings and how you feel about a person or a situation has been over compensated, estimated when it comes to how you handle situations. Because in this, we have the Death energy being your first. You need to change how you approach situations when it comes to either relationships, how you deal with money, how you handle situations, because in between this Knight of Cups to the Death to the Page of Cups is like, again, there's too many emotional factors involved when it comes to how you treat and how you've handled long-term success. Because again, it's like you've been there. You've been at a space where it's like it was getting good, and then it's like it changes. It's like something is sabotaged, something is regressed in a sense. So it's like you can't seem to hold on to it. It's not that you can't get close to it, it's holding on to it. So in terms of how you approach success, less emotions, more logic, more realistic views in terms of, and also your habits, because with the Devil energy, it's like what habits are not conducive with long-term success and stability, and eliminating those. Because it's like with this page going from the Knight down to the Page of Cups, because this is a downgrade, it's like basically that embracing to like really catching feelings and really running with your feelings instead of like really looking at the whole picture. All right, and this whole, I'm getting either treat yourself or treating other people or being too generous in places that it just, yeah, there's an aspect where you're not utilizing, when you do come across wealth or you do gain an upwards motion of wealth, it's like you spend it, or you're quick to give it away in terms. And it's like, yeah, generosity is nice, but if it's at the detriment of your success, then you got to rethink your process. But also the influences with this Devil energy, I'm also getting influences, whatever your external influences are of how you're spending your money or who is influencing you, if any, in the past, present, it doesn't matter. It's also about what you learned about money or how you learn to handle money. Because there's a lot of feminine energy here, so it's like also if you find yourself trying to use money as a show of success, before you even really have a grasp on it, that's also a way for it to just be like, all right, bye. Welcome, y'all. Hi. Hi, Cora. Less energy showing up here. So, yeah, when it comes to that feeling again. Or spending it on, like, what is it? That song Cheap Thrills coming up, but it's like spending it on cheap thrills, but then realizing, oh, I shouldn't have. Love showing up here. So maybe overspending in relationships, connections, or trying to, again, use money as a way to show love instead of the actual emotion of it. Reminder and wishing. Yeah, this wishing energy also is like, instead of, again, with the logistics, instead of wishing for success, actually making moves towards it, or actually making logical decisions, because this is giving the energy of like you make irrational decisions or emotional decisions when it comes to money, and then hope for the best. Like that that doesn't jive. But yeah, 11 cycles showing up here. So just be aware as far as how you spend or how you show your affection. And if it's in the case where you spend to show affection, that's keeping you held back. You're very welcome. All right. So, baby mama next. Let me stop. Ariel, what is your question, my dear? What is the vibes? And yeah, y'all, welcome to whoever just came in. Welcome to Viewer's Choice, where you can ask your own questions on a Tuesday. Happy to anyone that celebrates. I do not, but everybody's been telling me happy Cinco de Mayo, and I'm like, oh yeah. And as Ariel mentioned before, should be about free tacos, but you know. Unfortunately, that's not the case. What does May all have in store for me? Ooh. May is Five of Pentacles. What is that about? I'm going to keep that out, but let me shuffle some more. Let's shuffle some more, please, and thank you. What's going on for Ariel in May? What is the deal? What's the vibe? Daddy says, can I have the same question? Yeah. Oh, man. Blessing says, we have Taco Tuesday in Cali every week. You know what? That sounds very Cali of you. That's a very Cali thing to do. I love that. Like, Cali vibes are unmatched when it comes to just like snacking, chilling. Gotta love matching frequencies. Y'all need to get friendship bracelets now. All right, let's stop it, please, and thank you. What is coming for Ariel in May? What's the deal? What's the outlook? What's up? Got kicked to the side. This feels like somebody's trying to, or somebody's creeping up on your energy. This feels like somebody's trying to make a plan to approach. This is possibly somebody you already rejected or would not even think twice about. Look at this thing. Why is everything about work with you? Is this the same work person that is still up in that energy talking about, hey, I'm still here. Knight of Pentacles to the Two of Cups to the Two of Wands. Knight of Cups. Justice to the Emperor. These two came out together. So it's like, this energy is like, oh, okay, I didn't really get that far, or I didn't make an impact yet, back to the drawing board. So yeah, what's coming to you in May is like, this feels like more than one offer, or at least somebody, like more than one person considering, like, you know, approaching you. But this is like a very focused. And you see these two with the eye contact. Is there somebody that stares at you, or like, this feels like an uncomfortable, at times, like staring. Like you may catch someone staring at you and like try to play it off. But yeah, you got somebody in their feels. you're about to commit. You know what? And this is a note to everybody else. Yes, be intentional about your questions, because the more general you are about your question, the more general the answer is going to be, and they're just going to pick up on the most like immediate energy. All right, so yeah, be specific as possible in your questions. Just, you know, understand that when it comes to prominent energies, they're going to pick up the most. That's like, so this person is like in your energy, girl. They stare. They're like, what are they up to? I wonder if I should call or text, or, you know. But this person is also, because this Five of Pentacles popped out first before anything else. And this is somebody that feels like from the outside looking in. So somebody you wouldn't really, at least one of the energies, because again, we got that Three of Pentacles. So multiple energies here. But yeah, at least one of them is like outside looking in. Like they don't really feel worthy, but they still are, you know, contemplating that approach. Girl. Girl. Listen, apparently, because this feels like you cause, unbeknownst to you sometime, quite a stir of energy at work. You cause, like, even with your back, because this is your back turned, you don't even realize how much energy and how much people observe you when you're not looking. So yeah, that's kind of creepy, but that's what you get for being a standout. That's what you get for being the boss's favorite. Oh my goodness. This, you know, it's the price to pay for walking around with all that bomb ass energy. Okay. It's the price. Ariel, please. What is coming? What else is coming in May? What else? They said that is all. That is it. Love. And an oath. That's what I'm telling you. Somebody's about to make that approach like, hey, you know what? Like, what you doing? Like, can we get together? Can we go out? Can we do something? You want to get a drink? belonging in cycles, though. Yeah. I really don't feel like you would have much of an interest here, but forewarned, forearmed. But hey, you know what? And that's another thing. When it comes to this Emperor energy, it's something that, maybe, oh, that may be boss energy too. Oh wait, didn't you say you was dating a manager? Or about to, or something like that. This Emperor to the Justice energy. Be careful with those situations because yeah, be careful with those. Hey Starry Night, hi. The one that hears. And the devil's here. Okay, well you got that one right. Skin on flawless. Actually, yeah. You can keep doing yourself. I just want to see Michael, my assistant manager. Yeah, be careful with that situation because with Justice with the Emperor, that's because remember I was getting more than one energy, so you'll also be dealing with that. It may be more so in terms of like either wrapping it up or coming to some kind of conclusion or figuring out what the next move is as far as that situation. But there's something else. That's what's coming for you in May. The most prominent one to come out, they said, I said, what else? What else? And they said nothing else. That is it. That is all. Oh, man. I love that. Who's mad? Are you okay? Are you all right out there? Like, yo. The way people come in and talk to themselves in the comments, I definitely have to make do a wellness check every now and then because, okay. All right, well, just know that it's not coming off like that. So, read the room, read the space, read the energy. I mean, you could. You don't have to bring that here. And, if the others deem it to be disrespectful, I don't care. Like, today, I have limited fucks to give. But, listen, let's, read the space, read the room. If your comments are not being felt on the level that you would like, then it's probably not the space for you. And that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm like, at this point, because I've been guided, I'm guided to remove whoever I need to remove. But then there are some that, they're like, no, leave them. Leave them alone. Let them be. Because people love revealing themselves right now. So, keep unmasking. What's up, Ren? It is viewer's choice. It is a viewer's choice. No, they'll get it. They'll get it. They'll get it. All right, so let's see. Starry Night. Blessings. Did you want a reading? Because I definitely appreciate your energy and time coming in, helping to moderate and everything. But when you want to ask a question, especially when it's viewer's choice, just pop it in there, pop it in the comments. And Day Day, I know that you wanted to echo Ariel's question, but if you decided on a different, and then it would be Starry Night. But yeah, if you decided on a different question, let me know. Okay, Blessings wants to know, will my husband start his CDL class in May or June? Okay, and Day Day's here. All right, so Day Day, stick around. Just like Ariel. Okay, are you sure you don't want to make any kind of specifications? Because remember, hide user on the show. Blessings. Okay. All right, so hold that thought. Let's tap in for blessings, please, and thank you. Let's see what's going on with this CDL. Okay. All right. Yes. I am aware. Thank you. See what's going on with this. I see the Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles coming up here. I heard something about missing requirements. I don't know what that's about. All right, hold on. What is Felix Blessing CDL? Functions, hormones. Is this May or June, or is there a delay? Okay. Oh. There's some separation going on here. Six of Pentacles to the Seven of Cups. Are you... Because this is giving like, are you sure that that's what they are... Or have y'all had that conversation that that's what they want to do? Or, I don't know, there's something coming up here where they may be considering other options. But I don't want to, like, listen, I'm not supposed to encroach on any conversations that you haven't had yet. It's just a matter of, like, make sure that you're having the conversation that this is actually what the course that they want to take. Because with this, it's like they may be looking at other options, or they may be considering things, or what feels like, because this feels like either they think they may be going about it too quickly or making a hasty decision. They want to be like, all right, let's slow down. Let me see, like, what is the best course of action here before making any moves. Wheel of Fortune to the Temperance, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands to the Two of Pentacles. Because this, all right, again, I'm not trying to give more information, because y'all should definitely have a conversation. But this feels like, kind of like telling you more so what it is that you want to hear, like acting like a decision is going to be made, but really there hasn't been a decision made on this yet. They're still exploring options. They're still trying to decide what it is that they should do. Because it feels like if they were to make that decision, it would be because they message coming up. Because they feel like there's no other options, but it feels like that they're still weighing the choices as of right now. Like this could change. This is something that could change. Two of Pentacles is something that's still up in the air. It's still being decided. So in terms of like what they decide, I mean, success is showing up here. So it's like, it's not something you should be worried about with the Wheel of Fortune and success showing up here. It's like, you shouldn't really, it's not something to be concerned about because either way, they'll be fine. They'll, like it will be figured out. It's just a matter of that has not yet been decided yet because there's still, it's something about missing a missing requirement or something is missing. There's a conclusion showing up here. And the fledgling, yeah, they're still trying to figure it out because with the fledgling on its side here, and that's the number one in this deck, it's like trying on top of the Knight of Cups, like really trying to fill it out and decide like what they want. Apparently, this has not been so much as communicated with you yet, but I feel like if you address it, then it will be a conversation. But yeah. It's not something you really have to worry about, though, because, again, success is showing up here. This person may have, or I should say person, but your husband may have, like, a choice when it comes to the focus that they want to, like, really prioritize right now. They may have a couple of different things that they've considered or working on. So, yeah. Focus coming up here. It feels like somebody that has like either multiple talents or multiple choices that they can make. So it's like really about, it feels like that they don't want to rush to make the wrong one in a sense. See, I was like, I felt like I was stepping on toes. I didn't want to, but at the same time, if that's the question, then that's the question. But have a conversation, please. I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble here. I am not trying to get nobody in trouble. And this is why I usually, like, when it comes to third-party questions, I take a pause. Because it's like, did y'all talk yet? I don't want to. Yeah, it's some dragging of the feet. You know, trying to decide. Because this feels like a person that, like, once, here's the good thing about this energy. Once they decide, they're all in, and then it's like, straight ahead, not looking side to side. But it's because that they're still trying to figure out what they want to do. That's the issue. Sometimes it takes people a little bit longer, but you know. Listen, I was gonna say crack that whip, but no, don't crack no whips. But you know, just I would say that's the type of energy because again, like I don't get in the sense that they're dragging their feet because they're trying to either cause issues or, like you said, he's a smart energy. There's definitely intelligence there. It's a matter of, they want to make sure that they're making the right choice. So, have some talks and see, like, if you can help them figure that out. Because, the quicker they're on it, the quicker they can go in that direction. Look at that Queen of Cups showing up here. So, yeah. What's up, country love? Welcome, welcome. All right, so let me on to the next. But no, it's not a because I just saw your comment for whatever reason they hit it. It's not a on purpose. Like, yeah, delaying it on purpose in a sense. because they are trying to figure it out, but not purposefully trying to make you bad. Like, this is not like I'm doing this to make, no. This is because like they're really not sure yet. They're really just trying to figure some things out. And also, this is somebody that when it comes to being put on the spot or feeling like they're under pressure, it takes them longer to make decisions. Like, they're not good under pressure. But you know that already. Damn. Well, do what you gotta do. It's been almost 5 years. All right, well, if that's the case, then have that talk. Gotta, do what you gotta do. But I'm not picking up on that. It may, because of like the lackadaisical type of energy, it may seem like that, but I'm really not picking up that it's like a purposeful thing. This is just, I guess, part of their energy. So yeah. All right, but good luck with that, because that's a testy one. That is a testy one. All right, so let's see here. All right, so next up it would have been Starry Night. Is it? No, I'm sorry, Day Day, and then Starry Night. All right, so Zay wanted to know the same questions Ariel was coming in for May. Yes, everybody send blessings, some love, because that is, I can feel the frustration. I can feel the, All right, let's see here. What's going on? What's going on for Day when it comes to May? What's the vibe? What's to be expected? What is up with May? Oh, that King of Swords. King of Swords is the Five of Cups. My goodness gracious. What's that about? For Day in May. There's a lot of core cards here. Lord of mercy. Who is testing? Ace of Pentacles. Is going to be energetic. What may start out as a shaky month, or has started out as a shaky month, or just like feeling uneasy energetically, it feels a little rocky. All right, got the King of Swords to the Ace of Pentacles. So when it comes to, it feels like it's giving kind of like this nervous system. Part of it is a nervous system reset. Like, you may have those moments where you have to tell yourself, all right, chill, just focus, or, like check in with yourself regularly. But we start off with the Supreme, and it was kind of like more so in a side position, but they're like, it's reversed. So not feeling like you have everything together, not feeling like you this is the feeling of like having so much to do, but feeling like you can't get caught up no matter how hard you try. So then it's like you get stuck in this cycle of like feeling guilty about not finishing your to-do list, and then it's the whole thing. But Devil to the Strength energy, to the King of Cups, to the Queen of Pentacles, to the World energy, to the Nine of Cups. All right, so basically, when it comes to May, it's going to feel a little shaky for the first part. It feels like
as your, what feels like your nervous system, or with things resetting, because with this Supreme in reverse, like I love this card, but when it comes out reverse, it just means that you like really not feeling like you have it all together, because with the Supreme upright, it's like you have everything you need. There's no worries, no wants, everything's good. But in reverse, it's like kind of the opposite of that. And especially with these two energies, you may be tempted to revert back to, or to kind of soothe yourself over with some not so great temptations. If there's any addictions involved here, just know that, you know, as best as you can to keep yourself on the right track and path when it comes to tracking how you're dealing with this energy and how you are coping, and not allowing any triggers or anything to really like put you down some kind of slippery slope that, you know. But as long as you can do that, the month will even out a little bit. With this world energy, if you've been feeling like, you know, going somewhere, taking a trip, you know, getting away, because this is giving the feeling like getting away and doing something, or if you have something planned, at least that's something to look forward to. But if you don't have anything planned right now, then it's like, you know, get out and do something, because that's going to help also loosen up the energy and make you feel a little, you know, more liberated, and not so like, this feels like an internal shackle. All right, so getting out there, that the month will even out as far as energetically. You will end out feeling more uplifted, but this first part is going to feel some, like, it's giving stressful. It's giving like, you know, not only do you have to be careful of what you're telling yourself, but also how much rest you're getting. You have to be ultra careful, because if you don't keep up with yourself, it's going to make it rockier than it needs to. All right, but it will even out. So if you have been considering going somewhere, doing something, if you can, that will help to motivate you in some ways. Let's talk about May for Day, please and thank you. What is this? Because I want to get more on this devil and strength energy. What is... Let's talk about that. What specifically? A vision coming out here. Vision and risk. Damn. Fragment and loyalty. All right, so with these being the clarifiers for strength and the devil, again, just make sure you're not taking any unnecessary risks, like, you know, being tempted to step outside of, you know, doing anything too risky. This includes not making any, like, uncalculated moves, because this, again, is not as smart. It will only make the energy of the beginning part of this month seem rockier than it is. All right, so just make sure that you are keeping your eyes peeled when it comes to any energies that can throw you off, any situations that would add to it. And yeah, just mind the business that pays you, because no. Wait, what happened? Okay, yeah. Thank you. All right, Starry Night, you would actually be after this. I don't have any numbers on this. Usually I don't require, or at least not yet have I required keeping numbers on YouTube. That's that's on TikTok, but eventually that will not be the case. Let me get one for the world. What is this specifically for the world's energy? So clarify on the world. We got two. That Two of Swords to the Justice. Yeah, if you, like, if you've really been debating as far as, you know, if you should, this is also maybe consideration to if you should move or if you should relocate, if you should, you know, do something different. Yes. Doing something different here or shaking things up towards the end of the month is going to, if you're given an opportunity, especially to do so, because with that Ace of Pentacles, that could present a new opportunity to you coming towards the end of the month that will give you some space to actually be able to feel this Nine of Cups energy. So yeah, but that's more towards the end. Right now, it's going to feel shaky. If you're waiting for either a new opportunity or if you're looking to advance, that's more so Ten of Pentacles showing up here now. That's more so towards the end of the month. So yeah, just get through this first part. Try not to let this energy get to you. Okay? Try to skirt around it as best as possible. And then towards the end of the month, it will be looking a lot better. All right, good. You're welcome. All right. I guess as Blessing says, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Show your girls some love. And let's get Starry Night. If you had a particular question, please post. I'm feeling like super calm today. Like when I really say like the cares are that is refreshing. What steps will in my life will get me all the things that... Let's be so for real about that question though. Because if it were that easy, like, no worries about the typos. I'm focusing on the actual questions. Yeah, no. You gotta rephrase that question or ask a different one, because if you're asking like each and every step that you need to take in order to achieve the existence that you want, but still, come on. Let's be more realistic with that question. Let's ask, like, in this current energy, if there's anything in particular you can do to reach that next level. Because I guarantee you, like, no, there's a lot of things we're not meant to know. And basically, if it were that easy to go to a reader for you to get it step by step, yeah, no. like, we wish life was that easy. We wish. But no, free will, with free will being a thing, that's not a feasible question. Right? If it was that easy, y'all really think I would be here? Oh shit! No, I would still have to be here because this is part of my purpose. But as I say, that temperance. But you know, yeah, no. Yeah, no, it's not that easy. Temperance to the Hermit. They're like, patience, grasshopper. Alright. What approach will get Cam to do what I paid her to do? You pay someone to do something, and you gotta figure out an approach other than I paid you. Do what the fuck I paid you to do. What? What is? Jimbo, what's up? The hearty laugh. What's up, Paloma? Welcome. Okay. All right. Listen, if that is your final question, let's see. Temperance keeps showing up though. All right. So what, if anything, does Starry Night have to do to get the person that was paid to do something to actually do it? Yo, send me. It's like, send me out there. She. Temperance can indicate patience, but Page of Swords definitely isn't. I think that was more so for me, because I was really about to be like, what? So no, patience for me, because I am, I don't sit here and judge y'all for your questions, but sometimes I do be like, what? Alright, what is Starry Night have to do to get Cam to do what she was paid to do? This feels like somebody that really had no intent on doing it. Like, yo, to be, yeah. All right, if this has to do with like home repairs or something in the house or something to do with, this feels like somebody that was dragging it out. You're being too nice. You're being too nice. Like Queen of Swords to the Knight of Wands. Like, what are you being so nice for? If you paid somebody to do something, you don't ask for it to be done. You'd be like, when are you finishing? Okay, I'm still not understanding but listen. All right, so 8 of Cups to the King of Pentacles to the 5 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. This person is like, basically, they're taking you for a sucker. They think you're a sucker. And I'm like energetically, I'm sorry, I'm like not really sorry, but I'm gonna have to not disagree, because if you're not willing to say the hard thing or have the hard conversation, because this is giving like you're not very confrontational, you're not like, you don't want to cause any issues. I get that, but there's some energies that you cannot let, like, well, one, you shouldn't let anybody play in your face, but in particular, you let these type of energies think that they're going to make a run at it. They're playing in your entire face. Because they're like, oh, she ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't gonna do shit about it. I mean, the what's it gonna take is you standing up for yourself. Emperor energy. Ace of, like, this is all, like, you got to bring some new energy into this. You have to bring some more direct, blunt energy to this if you really want to get things accomplished. If not, walk away. If not, if you cannot deal with it, then walk away. Because you're dealing with somebody that will continue to play in your face as long as you allow them to. Yo, I don't know how y'all be. Listen, that's why I said send me. Like, yo, shit. Yeah, I mean, listen, if that's what you have to do that. Because, I mean, I'm not really in favor of letting people play in my face, so something would have to be said here if I was dealing with it. But, you know, we're talking about you. So if you would like for things to change in this situation, you have to be the change maker and, again, introduce some different energy here and let them know you're not the one nor the two. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I don't get that from your energy, so I'm like, yeah. So your best bet is to walk away because you're not gonna get anywhere with this. Understanding. We do have success showing up here, so it's like you don't really need them. This is the thing that's like you don't really need rigid showing up here. So it's like you don't really need this situation. You don't need to deal with this situation, but for whatever reason, you know. Think of what was that? I didn't say anything about harsh. But you gotta. This feels like you don't even like to say even anything kind of like what would be construed as negative. Yeah, you gotta walk away. People playing in your face and holding. Look at this. I just picked this up and this came out. They holding on. This is somebody that holds on. That will hold on to your money as long as you allow it to. So if you are due money, then make moves to claim your money. It doesn't feel like you want to make those moves. So until you're willing to stand firm in that, there's really nothing anybody could do. Exactly. Girl said it. People will continue to treat you the way you allow. Because that's a bully right there. That's somebody that likes to play around with money. Welcome, Martin. Welcome any new subs. Shout out to all the newbies on the channel. Yeah, no, it doesn't, like, harshness is not necessary, but people like that, they can see who they can play with, and obviously, like, they decided that you were going to take it. I don't know why they hid that message. She said she's a powerful energy worker. She could piss on me. What? Call herself a healer. That's not a healer. No, that's one of those fake healers. That's just somebody that like wants money. That's it's giving con. It's giving con. Because that Five of Swords is like, oh. Right? Yeah, it sounds like a con artist. Like, I don't even need the cards for that one, but you know, we got a confirmation. The 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles, that person they just want money. They're just seeking the funds. They want a payday. Well, first, get yourself strapped up energetically. Make sure that you're cleansing. And also, and this is a note for collectively as well. If you believe that somebody is more powerful than you, then guess what? They are. You have to reinforce yourself and big up your own energy. You can't just you can't just sit here and say like, oh, they're too powerful. They would piss on me. What? I wish a motherfucker would. Like, no. If you don't want any more sessions, then you don't have to do it. That's madness. Like, people really still out here doing spiritual scams. Like, you know what? Yeah, that was a dumb question. Yeah, they are. But nah, that's wild though. Oh, you know what? Sensei Khan, you can, if you paid by card, just report it as fraud. Get your money back. Just report it as fraud. You're like, hey, this person is a fake. They're fake. I want my money back. American Express, do your job, or whatever, you know, whatever. All right, so we spent a little more time on that than I anticipated, but real stuff. Oh my goodness. You're welcome. Listen, yeah, I would say good luck, but you need to create your own outcome with that, because never, and collectively as well, never let any motherfucker play in your face. Again. All right, so Martin, I did see your question, and I apologize because this was we kind of get like, I let this get away from me a little bit, but I am at the tail end of this live. I will be back on Thursday. I had to think about it. Thursday. Why does the Two of Swords keep showing up here? I will be back on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Shout out to all the new subs. I'll probably have another viewer's choice because it's kind of a hectic of a week. So trying to sit here, trying to figure out a shadow topic. Ariel says, I'll beat them up for you, Star. We write it dawn. Well, actually, if we can make it like 8, 9, 10-ish, because I'm not particularly always a morning person, but yeah. So especially for my collective, come on now, we can't let that slide. So no, but please, collective, there is energetically speaking, never put somebody in a higher position than you, even if they are. It does not matter if they are, because spiritually speaking, we don't know who's ranked what at any point. But that doesn't mean you automatically say like, oh, just because they present themselves as such a title in this reality, oh, they're strong, they could take a piss on me. No, because you're automatically submitting and giving your power away to that person. Nah. Ren, I will see you over on TikTok. So to anyone that did not receive a read on this platform, if you would like to join me over on TikTok, the link is in my channel description. And I will be right on that platform over. It works. My my buzz is backing up. That's right. That was, yo. Wild on a couple of levels because, you know, just that submission of power alone will put you at a lower point spiritually, because you're basically saying that your spiritual strength is piss poor. Like, never that. Never that, peoples, please. Never that. Tower energy. Like, no, you do not give your power away like that easy. And if they want to try it, let them try it. But that's why we stay spiritually strapped up. Cleanse yourself. Make sure that you are protecting yourself. Make sure that you are affirming yourself on the regular. The same. All right, so there you go. You're still standing. If people have already tried it and you're still here, there you go. So definitely speak higher of yourself than that. So I will be damned if somebody in my collective is talking about, oh, they're energetically, they're too strong, they'll take a piss on me. No, absolutely not. But yeah, so listen, not only yourself Starry Night, but collective, please keep yourself cleansed on the daily. Make sure that you are calling back your power as often as you need to. Like, it doesn't matter if you did it like 5 minutes ago. If you feel like somebody is sucking off your energy, do it again. Do it as many times as you need to make sure that nobody is trying to encroach on your energy that shouldn't be there. Because, what? Oh, they'll be getting their karma. She out there doing her good works, doing the Lord's work, 2 of Cups. Listen, those that deserve it will be getting theirs. So please trust and believe that no one will be left behind in this round of karmic retribution. So just don't ever put yourself at a lower position, like, ever. Because the way that you, even if you're saying it in joke, like, no. Don't joke around like that. That's right. People do karmic dumping, the ones that do spell work. Oh, they can't get away with that for long. Please trust and believe that there's only so many instances where that will work. Which I know it works sometimes, but it'll come back around. It will come back. It always does. It always does. And even if they have strapped themselves up to that level where they're so protected, it'll hit somebody that they know. It will hit like the next person, the next closest person to them. So, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's a real thing. People be wild out here. People be very irresponsible with the spell work that they try to do and the shit that they try to throw around. I've been hit before. Now I laugh at that shit because it's like, well, not a scratch on me, so I guess I am good. Ace of Swords to the 2 of Cups. And anytime it hits me like a tornado. But okay, but think about how you go around saying that somebody is able to piss on you energetically, what do you expect? What do you expect? Because if you say just like things like this on a live, I can imagine the talk that you have with yourself, like the internal conversations. So if it's hitting you hard, it's because you're not reinforcing yourself. So yeah, collective, please reinforce yourself. Please make sure that you are keeping your energy high up, calling your power back when you need to, affirming that you are untouchable. Okay. All right, people. So again, I will be back on Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And until then, I am sending so much love. Again, for those that want to join me over on TikTok, link is in my channel description. I am literally going right there. All right, so I will see y'all next time around. Peace out. Good night.